blow myself up.
He'll be here. He'll be here.
Not blow yourself up. Hey, we're live. You know what time that is.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
Hello, everybody left. And thank you for stopping by to yet another edition of Massachusetts Beer Reviews and Company. And that guy, the Wild Card Wednesday, for your last Wednesday of the month, March 26th, 2025. Let's end March on a good note with these panelists, shall I say. Alex Beermaster, great state of New Jersey. I think once from New Jersey over there in Colorado by way of San Diego half the time. Claude Diamond, baby.
I'm here.
He is on mute, baby.
You're muted, buddy.
Uh-oh.
North Carolina, but I'm a Jersey boy.
There you go.
You surely are. Awesome beans.
Isn't
buddy.
that the name of a play, Jersey?
You know what that means to be a Jersey boy? You don't use Route 80 right now. You guys know what I mean. And the pizza is really good.
Hell yeah, sure.
They're all up here. I got to get out of here. What?
You got that right, Claude Diamond. You got that right, bud.
Oh, shit.
All right. After the Jersey boys over here, we got the nose of knowledge
You talking
and
to
the
me? or
brewer
what?
of the Bubble Gut Craft Beer himself, the Beer Man in Oregon.
Cheers.
And this guy that's hiding himself, looking for a beer, most likely, from the great state of New Hampshire, formerly Bumpy Road Brewery, Bumpyisms, pizza and beer reviews on his channel. Check it out.
Oh, the frogs in the room.
Thomas Metal 75 up here, your host from the great state of Massachusetts. We run the Massachusetts Beer Reviews reviews on Facebook or I guess YouTube. But today, as you can see from the name, we are Massachusetts Tequila Reviews. We'll get to that very shortly. So, here's how this program works. You haven't been here before, whether on panel or on chat in the live stream. So we go around each panelist in 4 different rounds. First round will be the presentation and pouring of your beer, wine, or spirit. Second round will be just your review portion. Save your final thoughts and grades for the third round when we bring you up. And the fourth round is called the YouTube round, where you can have your opportunity to tell people about your YouTube platform, your channel. Tell us what's coming up on that channel. And if you want, tell us about anybody else that you watch on the YouTube platform for channels that you think we should let the viewers know about. So, without further ado, not that button. I want that one.
Ooh.
We're going to go to Alex the Beer Master and see what he's bringing this evening to review.
Today, I'm going to be bringing Other Half Brewing. It is the Collector, and it is a juicy Collector double dry hop India Pale Ale.
Nice.
And I think I read that right, but again, it's a lot of
Card Collector. Or Juice Collector. Yeah, that's what it says.
yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
I cannot wait to try that. And if I love it, I'm gonna get more. But let me see what the ABV is. I'm gonna put Colombo on that.
So 8% maybe. I don't know that for sure. I'm going to guess 8.
I don't know. It's brewed by Other Half. Okay. Brewery by Other Half Company. And I don't know what the ABV is.
1, 2.
Normally that's here. Normally
8.2.
8.2. Okay.
According to Untapped.
Awesome beans.
And you have a terpy mix of Citra Incognito, Chinook Simcoe, Enigma, and Sabro Cryo for hopping. Oh, there's a lot going on in that beer.
Can't wait.
Crazy.
Other Half has done great stuff. Been Back has done great stuff. All that stuff. Let's pour this up.
Some group named Morning Breath has done the labeling on that beer. Let's go check them out. Whoa, you might want to tilt that bad, Larry.
Yeah, it surely is, buddy. Hold on.
You're screwed now, but give it a try. It looks like a bunch of packing peanuts in there. Actually, you're doing much better now with that side pour there. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that's milky.
That is definitely milky. Cannot wait to try that. That's going to be down by then, I'm hoping. But that looks delicious, milky, juicy.
Oh, Heidi, thank you.
I can't wait to try this. Cheers.
All right. We're going to go over to Claude. Make sure you unmute. We're ready for you.
Mr. Claude, my friend. Claude, unmute.
Call him on the hotline if you want.
Let me get. Oh, so this is beer only tonight, right?
Oh, wild card. Beer, wine, or spirit.
You want
Alcohol. Beverage.
Alcohol. Anything alcohol.
Yeah. Now he goes, yeah, alcohol.
Now he gets what he's putting down.
All right.
Now he gets putting down.
What is the greatest beer ever made?
According to Ronald Sutton, it's Michelob. Oh!
Oh, yeah. Highlight Miller.
Oh, I do like Highlight.
Good stuff.
It's $8.99 a 12-pack. You can never go wrong.
Yeah.
I had these delectable ribs tonight, pork ribs, with this bark on it that was crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Guess what went well with those ribs?
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Nice.
But now, as it is 7:39 in Pinehurst, North Carolina, where golfers come to die, or dry, maybe dry.
Grass now, Gators.
Who likes a good little shot of brandy once in a while?
I like brandy.
Come on. Sweet brandy.
You cannot. This stuff is it's Corbel's, California. It used to sell for $6-7 a little bottle like this. Guess what this costs now, guys?
$20.
20?
$14-15 for this.
All right, that's still pretty good.
Still double the price, though.
Is this a great country or what?
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I'll be drinking with you tonight. Yeah, that was a very thin Oprah, by the way.
Oprah Winfrey. All right.
Yeah.
We'll call him from America somewhere.
By the way, I just want to say this is a very good-looking audience. By the way.
Hey.
Thank you, Mr. Diamond.
We'll get to this man shortly. But from the great state of New York, by way of Albany area, we got Keep It Dank and Funky and Beer Reviewing.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to you in a moment. I will come down to you at the very end. Stay tuned. Jordan there is going to be drinking. But what are you drinking, Beer Man?
I am drinking what Bumpy had in my last show. It's from Dragon's Milk, and it's the triple mash at 18.
The good stuff. Ooh.
Merry Christmas.
Ooh.
Dragon's Milk makes awesome beer.
I'm scared.
No wonder your beard is white. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
I think I will give half of this to my wife because I will not be able to get all this down.
You want to drink it, just don't rush it, Mr. Beerman.
No, that's not a beer you rush, is right.
Yeah, just enjoy it for a couple hours. Don't worry about it, bud. Unless you want your wife to drink it. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice khaki head, dark chocolate, opaque. Holy fart. Okay. I will get into that later. Cheers.
That's real beer.
It was a year barrel age from what Bumpy said. So.
Oh, Bumpy knows everything.
Got the power tools up in New Hampshire.
I'm just resetting my dartboard. It needs to come down. Oh, that much.
Bumpy, you didn't put it up yet. Still, I still see it.
I just took it down, so I have to remeasure, and it was just a smidgen too high. Bullseye was just a little above 5'8". Anyways,
minus me.
From Modest Man Brewing Company out of Keene, New Hampshire, and also now out of South Portland, Maine.
That's right.
This is Acid Raindrops. This is probably one of my top favorite beers from them. Most beautifulest thing in this world, and mega. I mean, they're all kind of up there. This is an 8.5% double IPA with Rakau, Motueka, and Citra hops.
Right.
I was drinking this the other night. I mean, I've had it before. I've done it on my channel, but I did finally find a 4-pack of it again. So
Yeah.
bought the 4-pack. I may even try to save one because it was pretty fresh, I think, because it just came out again. So I may even try to save one for when Dan comes over in April.
Heck yeah.
Then Eric will be there too. So we can all kind of have a little pour of it, maybe.
Ooh.
Legendary.
Legendary.
I think my wife just fell over in the bathroom.
I hope so. Okay, Mr. Bumpy.
No.
Oh,
Agree with
dear.
that nugget Bumpy, don't you?
Let's give this a pour.
All right.
Noogies give 3rd-degree burns, Alex.
I know that's why I wouldn't actually do it. They hurt. They hurt.
3rd-degree burns?
No, they don't. I'm just playing around.
So it's one of those potato type beers.
Whoa, that's really
Looks like
pale.
Biden.
Yeah,
Oh,
big,
wow.
very tight,
Merc.
frothy white head. It's actually not quite that pale. It does have a little bit of a kind of a lemony, yellow, orange coloration to it, but it's just the way that. You know, it's a little bit more vibrant than what's showing up on camera,
Gotcha.
That looks really good.
but definitely a milky New England IPA here. So cheers.
All right. New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Over to Jordan in Albany, New York area.
All right. We have drive-through dry hopped red ale
Ooh.
with Tetanang and Noble hops
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
from Trader Joe's by Joseph Brow Brewing, San Jose, California.
Trader Jose.
Right on.
7.2, I think.
That looks delicious, Jordan. That looks
No,
really good.
red ales are a treasure.
Oh, yeah.
Combination going.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. That's a good combination.
Mahogany.
Yeah, mahogany copper. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Do one beer before you buy the 6 in that mix of 6. I just did one at
Single at Trader Joe's.
I just did a mix of 6 at the Total Wine, where this bottling is coming from, where I bought it. This is been looking to try to get my hands on a bottle of some of their stuff, and the higher proof one sounds like a banging of a deal. So this is a 110 proof Blanco tequila from Guy Fieri and Sammy Hagar's brand, Santofino. Santofino. Again, we have the 110 Blanco. This ran me $56. I think that's a pretty stellar deal in the world of high proof Blanco tequilas.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And yes, we're doing a fresh crack. There's the Santo label.
Hell yeah. That's the best part.
Yeah. The best part is the fresh crack, says Alex.
Hell yeah. Give it up, Mr. Eric.
Not a dirty crack?
No.
You
Give it up.
don't want a dirty
Oh! Whoa. Labeling up.
No dirty sex. No.
World. I found this little tasting glass from the Phantom Farms Brewery the last time that my buddy Kyle and I met up with Tanner were there, and it screamed to me, why not drink spirits in this glass too? So we're going to try it in that glass. All right, fresh crack. Let's go. Oh, it's a tight one.
Yeah,
Ooh.
she said.
Ooh, nice. We have a nice wooden topper with a synthetic cork,
Nice.
which is almost what I prefer most of the time because those synthetic corks will not disintegrate over time like the real corks do. Let's give it a four.
They go rot into the drink when you get them and drink them.
Right.
Years later.
If I need to pour more, yeah, exactly. If I need to pour more, I will. All right. And this comes from Nam. The distillery number is 1107. And just really quickly in history, Sammy Hagar used to own a brand called Cabo Wabo that was made out of the same distillery in the same Nam with the same master distiller as far as I know. So they got a good track record. Anyways, we will come back. Ooh, nice and shiny. We will come back.
Yeah, it's definitely shiny.
Blanco Santafino goes. All right. Now we're going to go to Alex the Beer Master's favorite round of the whole program. You all know what that is, don't you?
Round 2. Fight.
To the review. Let's go. Alex, you got the juice collector from Other Half to discuss.
Yes, and you'll probably get this probably tomorrow too, Eric, just to try it. Knowing you. You're Eric, trust me. You're legendary, trust me.
I'm Eric. I trust you.
Hell yeah. But yeah, that is juicy as anything. That is light as anything. That is milky as anything. I mean, that is a beautiful, beautiful color. And it's fresh. I mean, that's what I want. But the head state, it's the head state. That is looking delicious. So that is looking good. Let's get into the smell. That is hoppy, grain, juiciness, deliciousness all the way around. That is what I like. That is beautiful. Keep it up, Other Half.
I think he likes it.
Mikey, he likes it.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful smell. That is a beautiful, beautiful, sweet smell, juicy smell. I'm really going to enjoy this. Other Half has been treating me well for a long time. I've had the money one, stacks on stacks. That was freaking heaven.
No.
That was like sweet, grassy, and juiciness all the way through, or
Right.
at least it's just good. So yeah, that is looking good. Let's get into the taste. Cheers.
Salud. Don't be delicious. I mean, please be delicious.
Other Half's always delicious. Most of the time.
He's loving it.
Deliciousness. I mean, yes, we're loving it. That is so juicy, so flavorful.
Mm.
Milky, creamy. Well, I would say milky. That's the creaminess.
But would you share it with Betty Lou at the drive-in?
Yeah, I would. Say I don't know.
Get her own.
Wow. Creamy. I get what you're spraying.
That sweetness is so delicious. That hoppiness, so good. So it's not grassy, but it has that grassy feel. I'm really enjoying this. Other Half, keep up the good work. I know you make good stouts. I have one of your stouts, but I'll tell you, I'll have to get some more of that.
More of their stouts.
I've never. What say, Mr. Jordan?
I want to try more of their stouts.
Yeah, well, I want to try all their stuff. Their stuff's been heaven. I mean, as long as it's fresh, it's heaven. Yeah, that sweetness and juiciness and that hoppiness, it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very loving it. I'm enjoying it. That is what I'm tasting. It is not overly dry. It is a little bit of carbonated, a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. But yeah, that is a delicious beer.
Cool. Nice.
Good hoppiness. So appreciate it, and trying to remember best I can. That's all I'm trying to do, is try to do the taste as best I can. So yeah, enjoy it, get it, please do. It's good stuff so far, man. I'll see what the rating is next time around. Appreciate you.
Shortest Alex review
Yeah, I know it's so good though. I'm trying to give the the flavor and stuff as best I can. It is dank juiciness. It's a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of slight bitterness, but I don't really feel that. I just feel sweetness after it goes down.
Oh.
It's good
Heck
stuff.
yeah.
Cheers.
We'll come back around on
Yep.
round 3. Next time you see Alex will be his official beer master rating. So until then, let us go over to Claude Diamond, for a review of some Corbel brandy.
Cordell, yes. Before we do that, just because Alex loves tequila, Alex, do you think tequila has to be expensive to be great?
No, it could be delicious no matter what, as long as it's fresh and it doesn't matter if it's fresh because it's a tequila. But yeah, it doesn't have to be expensive to be delicious. No.
I have had I have had tequilas that cost hundreds of dollars. I've had Jose Cuervo.
And they're probably not good. They probably weren't that good, even though it's supposed to be good. Right?
And there's a little liquor store in San Diego, Brandywine Liquor, and they have this relationship with this Omelia Altos. Have you guys ever had Altos tequila?
No, I'll have to look for that.
No.
Never tried that.
I gotta tell you something. If you like tequila and you don't want to spend a lot of money, this is as good as the expensive stuff.
Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
Nice.
And look at this beautiful bottle.
That is cool. Cool bottle.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? So sorry, when you said tequila, you hit my hot button.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm drinking. I had a great dinner tonight, man. Tater tots, Miller High Life, and pork ribs with the wonderful bark on it. And what's better to end the night than a good old brandy?
Heck yeah.
You know, and it's kind of funny. I love bark. I don't know about you guys. I love discovering things that are so much better and cheaper. Is that something wrong with me? Do I have a DNA problem or something?
No, there's nothing wrong with that because it still could be delicious even without being cheaper, regardless if it's beer.
Yeah. And this is it. I've been drinking this for years. It's from California. It's a brandy. It comes from grapes.
My Wi-Fi went out for a second.
It's wonderful. Am I good?
No, that was on my end. My Wi-Fi.
You're good. You're good, Mr. Diamond. You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
It's 40%. It's unbelievably smooth and flavorful, and it's just good stuff. I mean, it's to your health, gentlemen.
Cheers. Please be delicious. Cheers.
Bro.
It's just, there's no, you know how sometimes you drink something and it takes 2-3 sips to you enjoy it, or it burns too much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and how do you tell the good stuff from the crap stuff? Because the first sip is just so wonderful. This is the first sip. That's a t-shirt there, Thomas. The first sip.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that good. The flavor, the grapes, it's like I don't want to call it a whiskey because it's a brandy, but it's so.
That's not a whiskey. That's a brandy.
It's not a whiskey. It's not, but it's 40% alcohol by volume, which is the same as bourbon or anything else. But it's so smooth and so flavorful, and so enjoyable. It just makes
Nice.
It makes everything wonderful. Thank you.
Heck yeah. Very good. Remember, next time you see Claude Diamond, just Claude, you can expect a review, or you can expect the rating, final thoughts, and grades. However you do that, go right ahead.
You know what I love about this show? Everybody's real honest. Everybody's transparent.
Well, I say how it is. I say how
If
it
you don't
is.
like it, we'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I will. Yeah.
Stay tuned for the final thoughts of Claude Diamond. Until then, let's go to Oregon with the beer.
We tell it how it is, peeps.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay.
Good day.
So we're trying this beer. This is wow. Woo. 18% triple mash, aged for a year in bourbon barrels. On the nose,
It's almost brewed.
there is a major banana cream pie kind of like smell
pie
with a huge caramel or toffee kind of burst coming through.
Okay.
It does have that, you know, those little things that you blow through a tube and it makes a big bubble and it smells like nail polish. It's got kind of that fusel alcohol smell to it, along with that banana. So you know something's strong in here. Yeah, I mean you're getting almost black, like a molasses.
Ooh,
coming through. Yeah, molasses, coffee, caramel, deep rich caramel. You get a bit of that woody as well. The barrel aging, the whiskey, the bourbon. Excuse me. Little slight hints of vanilla, which is kind of what's making that banana. I don't know where the banana's coming through from, but with the vanilla and the banana, and then like a sweetness, it's kind of making that feeling of a banana pie, cream pie.
Oh yeah, that stuff's good. I love bananas.
Banana works in stouts.
Yeah, but I don't mind the banana actually. It smells like a good inviting banana. It's not an off-flavored ester or anything like that. It's really,
well, that's good.
It's really nice. As far as the aromas go, it smells very sweet. It does have a dryness to it as well. There's that dry kind of alcoholic bite to the nose when you smell it. So you know something's woo. You know, it's like, you know, when you're like when you smell some alcohol or something, like some liquor, and it like woo, it whiffs through your nose, and you can get that kind of spirit thing going. It does kind of have that. All right, there's a lot going on. This is a very complex beer. So far, no head. Bumpy's didn't have a head either. Retention was pretty much terrible. But I mean, at least it's holding a little rim, so that's nice. True that. Head. All right. Cheers. Drinking it, man. Now.
Cheers. Please be delicious, my friend.
And remember, if Alex is spraying, we need a towel.
You're a saint, Eric.
Let's not make beer.
How big of a towel?
That's really heaty.
Oh, it's really hot. The alcohol.
Well, not like heaty, like alcohol. Whew. Like the fumage of it going up your nose. You can really get that going up your, and it's very warming. It immediately turns your mind from sober to not sober.
50% loud. Come on.
I mean, I had some before this, so it's really adding to what I've already added into my head, into my bloodstream. Yeah, that's really warming, really hot down the throat. Not really hot, but like you can feel the warmth. It's almost like a pepper, like you were eating black pepper, and it kind of like spritz down your throat with some beer or something. I don't know, it's like weird. Yeah, so you got that, but the body's probably more on the full side, full medium. More of a full. I think it's kind of thin though. We'll just say full medium. It's not super thin, but the mouthfeel is kind of soft. It doesn't really have a lot of expression in carbonation or anything like that. It's just very soft, neutral. It starts off, you do get kind of a raisin flavor, or like some kind of cherry. Nice. Cherries or raisins or something coming through with that molasses, that black strap molasses shit, and then the caramels, and then a nice you don't really taste like breadiness or anything like that. You don't really taste like, you just taste, I guess the grains would give you more of that caramely edge or that deep, rich kind of roasty, but it's so like, it's not sweet, it's very dry. It's sweet right away, but then it dries off fairly quick, middle through the mouth, like down the chute. It just it's nice. It's got that alcoholic dryness. Very, very, very cherry, very raisin, though. I am definitely getting that now. This is about probably about 52-ish degrees, maybe room temp. At least my room's not that cold, but it's probably about 50-ish degrees. So it's letting out. I think that's perfect temp for letting out all the flavors, aromas, this, that. But no, definitely something to try again if they have it. I mean, I would definitely buy another bottle of this and do like a panel with someone if you guys want to. But
I can get that very easily.
I can do that, beer man.
yeah, so cool.
What is it called again?
It's Dragon's Milk, and it's their triple mash. It's an 18%.
Okay, just 6 for what I had. Okay,
$7 for a bottle, 12-ounce bottle.
Damn, what a deal on that one.
I'll message you if I find it again, beer man, and we can do it.
Very good.
If you sell your cap, you can get 3 bottles of that.
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus!
Cheers, Bill. Yeah. So good stuff. Really good. I really honestly thought it was gonna be a little harder to drink, but it's pretty smooth. But it's just strong. It's strong. Bumpy said the same thing, and I totally agree. Very strong, but a lot of good complex flavors, and I really dig that.
I had that a while ago, beer man. This stuff was good. I drank a couple of them.
A couple? Whoa, you must have been
you be on the floor.
Yeah.
I wasn't on the floor, but I wasn't on the floor.
Your speech would be very slurred.
There's leather. I'm getting leather.
Nah.
Oh,
Maybe a little tobacco. Leather
Interesting.
tobacco.
Like
Wow.
smoky?
Yes.
Well, nice. That sounds good.
Interesting.
I didn't mean to scream there. Heck yeah.
Thank you.
All right. You got a lot to think about for that rating. Let's go over to Bumpy in New Hampshire, shall we?
The dartboard is finally measured.
There
out.
it is.
Perfect 5 feet 8 inches for
Just
the
like me.
center of the bullseye.
Good.
Nice.
How you feeling, beer man?
I'm warm.
Yeah.
It does keep you warm and
Take it
toasty.
easy. Take it easy.
Wait until you get to the end of that glass.
I would have to give half of this to my
That's how I was from that barley wine last weekend. Holy moly.
All right. Some aromas on this beer. The head is gone. It's left lacing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, mercy.
It does have a grassy smell. So pretty fresh on the hops, I would say. It probably needs a little bit of time to mellow out. Other than that, it's kind of this papaya-esque, maybe a touch of melon type notes in there. I'd say that orange melon cantaloupe. That's what the brother melon said to the sister melon. We cantaloupe. Right.
Any watermelon?
That was the best. That was the best worst joke ever.
Fatherly humor, everybody.
Bob, you guys are saints.
Definitely not a saint.
Jordan, just accept.
I say there's like something reminds me a little bit of either a bubble gum or a chewing gum.
I always get that in hazy. That bubble.
I think it's more on the juicy fruit. So chewing gum, juicy fruit.
Oh, all right.
The bubble gum from the
Who remembers bubble yellow?
But it's got that gum sweetness.
Come on.
bubble yellow. I remember Big League Chew.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, nothing else is really screaming out the glass. Let me swirl it. I got the FLX hat on, so we got to do the swirl.
Yeah,
Swirl test.
Oh yeah, there it is. That does bring up the aromas a bit more.
Good, Mike. And
Punches up a little bit. It's got that. You ever had like the pineapple, the dehydrated pineapples or whatever, or you get them like pineapples in the trail mix? They get that like extra sugar coating. Yeah, that's kind of kicked up. So like an extra sugary dehydrated pineapple. All right. Let's go in for the first
Cheers.
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 Please be delicious. I mean, that beer looks delicious, just like this one I'm drinking. Please be
And
juicy.
it is delicious.
Please be juicy.
Yes.
My wife was talking to her friend on the phone, and I hope she wasn't just talking about me. She said she's going to go deliverance on him.
Oh, yeah.
No, I am not going to. I am not going to squeal like a pig. I will not. I refuse.
I hope not for your sake.
Keep it. Saint Eric.
Not a saint. Furthest thing from it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's got somewhat of a soft palate, kind of a lighter side, medium body. It's got that kind of fluffiness to it, but then a good amount of carbonation. It's spritzy. A lot of malt profile comes through right up front. I'd say it's a lot on the wheat, oat. There's a graininess, but the graininess kind of works in this beer. A lot of times, grainy flavors in beers just don't work for me. It works with this for some stupid reason. I don't really know why, but it does. It's probably the flavors coming from the hops.
Nice.
It's got a nice round flavor.
It's a little bit kind of floral, like lychee, so touch of rose petal. There's a lot of grass in this one. It's very grassy right now. I think that's just because it's like really fresh. So I think this would be better with maybe another month or so on it. Because I've had it when I had it before, it was holy hell. Really good.
Holy hell.
Much better than the way that it's drinking now, but this is still really good.
Too green? Yeah, I'll let them sit.
Too green, yeah.
I don't like it when it's green. I let them sit.
Yeah.
It's got like underlining notes. They're kind of there. There's a little bit of a citrusy kind of tone to it, so I could see like a little bit of like an orange zest. Maybe a little bit of a lemon lime type thing going on.
What's what, guy?
Yeah. Freaking grass. It's so much grass. I just can't get past it.
That's what I'm tasting too. That's what I'm tasting too, Bumpy, with this beer, but it's delicious.
Which makes it delicious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't really get that pineapple on the palate like I could get when I swirled the beer on the nose. I think that could show up. That could be something that could show up possibly as this beer just kind of mellows out a bit. Bitterness, I would say, is moderate. It's definitely a little bit unbalanced with the bitterness on a New England IPA, but it's not so bitter that it makes it. It's not like West Coast bitterness.
That's what this is.
With a low like malt profile. It's just a little bit on the it's a little bit more bitter right now, and I really think that's just like the hop burn, all the hop bite coming from fresher hops that are probably. My wife is interrupting me here. Yeah.
Oh, you're live.
And we're live.
I go over real well. Hey, can you keep it down out there?
That would go well. Don't listen to me.
You're always on lives with your friends.
There was some repressed information there.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll have a score for this when we come back around.
Round three.
Yeah, it's not drinking right now where it was like when I first had it. This thing was like a near perfect. It's that good of a beer. At least at one point it was. And I still can see it.
Right.
I think it's just super fresh.
Well, very good. We'll get that score.
What was that, Elmer Fudd?
Elmer
I,
Judd.
I
No.
love when you put those pictures in there.
We got one for almost every kind of situation.
I bet.
All right, we got a yeah. You explain what we're drinking again.
Drive-through dry hop red ale with Tettenhang and Noble hops.
There's going to be a big explosion, my wife says. Be careful.
Keep it up. Poppy, you're a saint.
That could be a good thing.
Forget it.
Great picture.
Got too many of them.
Getting like brown bread,
Nice, Mr. Jordan.
toasted bread, toffee, caramel. Cheers.
Cheers, and please be delicious, Jordan.
Please
Cheers.
be gross and ugly.
Keep it up.
Much
Come
like
on,
Tumblr.
Jordan. Be delicious.
Oh wow, that's really good. Got a nice bitterness. Nice malt bill. A little weedy, not weed, but like wheat.
Doesn't get the grain of wheat.
Yeah. Earthy. A little rustic.
Oh,
You got that, Alex? Rustic. Use that for your.
hell yeah. Well, it is a rustic. That one. It
You
has
get
a
those like red ales and like wild ales and other stuff. A little creamy, not too much.
hell yeah, you got that right. There you go.
Would you know?
Cheers.
Nice. Cheers, dude.
I was gonna say, I think he already drank the beer. All right.
Yeah, he did.
He was cheersing to round us off. All right, let's put everybody in the order they were received in, so I keep you all in order. Okay. All right, let's see. I've only done some aroma profile so far, just to see where we're at. I haven't tried this yet. Again, if anybody is just new coming into the program, today I'm Massachusetts tequila reviews. We're doing the Santo Fino from NOM 1107 and brought to you by partners Sammy Hagar and Guy Fieri. This is their 110 Blanco Shine.
How much was that?
$56. I was very intrigued at that price point.
Woo! That's almost 2 gallons of gas in California.
And Massachusetts. Bam! All right, so yeah.
Probably
This
New
is,
Jersey. Too. I don't know.
Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. They utilize, according to Tequila Matchmaker, if anybody's nerdy like me on this stuff, that is in the Jalisco's Los Altos agave region. And they are using stone and brick ovens for the cooking of the agaves, using a roller mill. It's pretty good for the extracting of that agave fibers. Deep well water is the water source, and the fermentation is done in stainless steel tanks, 100% agave. Santo Fino, they can't legally say it anymore, but when the governing board of tequila, called the CRT down in Mexico, allowed it, this was called a additive-free tequila. They didn't add nothing to it but tequila and the water, or the Blue Weber agave and water is the only thing you're getting here. So it is, again, stainless steel tanks for fermentation, 100% agave, fermentation without the fibers of the agave, and it's a closed fermentation as opposed to an open tank where it's more of a wild yeast kind of a feel for it. And it's not getting all the stuff from the air and eating it up and creating the fermentables from there. So it's twice distilled, not a surprise, most tequilas are. And the still that they're using is a stainless steel / copper hybrid, 55% ABV, 110 proof, and they're doing aeration at a high proof, and it is still strong. All right, good stuff here. I have had regular 40% Santo Fino in some cocktails at a Sammy Hagar concert over the summer last summer. That was pretty good. Got some of his shaker glasses they gave out as a souvenir gift with it. Pretty good. All right. So the tequila here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let me get a good presentation of that. It's got a nice silver complexion to it. You can probably, there you go. You can see those long lasting legs there. Definitely a high proof Blanco tequila. Looking pretty good and viscous. The nose and the aromas on the 110 Blanco Santafino are very rich agave roasty forward. There is some of the baking spice, not a bunch like some tequilas. This definitely has some mint and herbal notes to it. I'm getting a citrusy element to this tequila. There might be a black peppery note to it. There might be a lime zest in there as well. Black pepper. Did I say a peppery note? Yeah. Cool. Let's give it a taste, shall we? That was an inviting nose. Let's taste it.
Shall we? Please be delicious. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute, everybody.
I need to get some tequila just for some kind of why they call Wednesday once in a while. I don't know. We'll see.
It's a change of pace for the beer master.
We'll see. Not definite. I like my beers.
Very citrusy, very roasty in the agave. Black pepper, I'm getting.
Okay.
Nice long finish. Maybe there's like a buttery-esque quality that you could say is borderline creamy. Let me check that again.
Got a little creaminess. Perfect.
This has got a little bit of an oily complexion. It should at 110 proof.
So it's not creamy then. It's just an oily flesh.
Yeah, maybe it's just a pretty viscous mouthfeel. Getting a lot of grapefruit citrusy notes in here. Fairly sweet. I would say maybe you could even classify this as semi-dry on the drier side, but definitely it's got a sweet complexion to it. So I'm gonna have to write these notes down before I give an actual score next round. But definitely grapefruit, citrus. I'm getting some peppery notes. I'm getting some herbal notes. Not as much on the black licorice or minty notes, but there is some of that. I get that on almost every style of tequila that I try in varietal. Maybe a very small touch of a salinity, or one could say like an olive brine kind of a taste to it. Like if you get a green olive that's coming right out of the liquid from the jar, that kind of a brine sensation to it. There's a little bit of a alcohol warming when it goes down. For me, I don't find that on an initial taste here that I'm getting a lot of alcohol until I swallow it down here. Did not know how to say that without you saying.
And also, Eric, I always felt that tequila was sweet to me. At least that's what I heard. I mean, I don't remember. I haven't drank it in a long time, so
just in general,
it's probably not sweet.
Tequila does have a sweet secondary taste to it.
The longer these agave plants, now in tequila, it has to be legally the Blue Weber agave to be called tequila. So the longer that tequila plant there, that Blue Weber agave is allowed to sit in the ground and really mature, that's where you're going to get the most maturity of flavors and probably the more sweeter notes out of your tequilas overall. Now, this is why I believe, and probably most people do, that not only is Blanco's good, obviously, for mixing and using in cocktails and, I guess, shooting at your local Mexican restaurant if you want to do that. But I suppose that's also that's good for all of that stuff. But don't just think of Blanco tequilas as just being used in mixed drinks and in.
No, you can take it straight, just like you just did, Mr. Eric.
Yeah, right. The amount of time the plant that agave is in the ground is giving it all that maturity, similar enough to when you have the raw grains from whiskeys. It needs the maturity in those barrels to do its thing. This has already done it in the ground, which is why you don't see a lot of tequilas that go over a couple of months to a few years in their aging in barrels, if at all. They can go extra añejos. They can go 3+ years, 7+ years sometimes in their aging, but they usually never really honestly do
But
this.
Mr. Eric, wouldn't that take the sweetness away? I would think that's what I'm thinking when I'm listening to you.
Barrels just add a whole different level of complexity, and a lot of people, which is why they like Blancos too, they want to really retain the natural flavor of that agave and not let the barrel.
Well said. It's exactly why you drink a Blanco. Because you want that raw, natural flavor. That's what a Blanco is all about.
I'm gonna say at the end of the finish, or just in the finish before I wrap this up. I'm going on for days here.
That's okay because you're being like Alex.
There's a peppery note. There's a vegetal note. And as the liquid really dries off the palate is where I start to get that olive briny note to it. So this is not by any stretch of the imagination like the world's best high proof Blanco that I've had, but is this like not, I don't want to say smooth because that seems to be a negative connotation to it, but this is a very gentle, easygoing 110 proof spirit right here. This is Danger Will Robinson. You could drink this and not even really tell the alcohol for the most part. So I think this is a really great product. I don't recall, I'm trying to think of a celebrity spirit that I've had. I don't think I've actually had a celebrity spirit, and those usually get bad raps. So yeah, these people of especially Sammy Hagar knowing what he's doing, and Guy Fieri liking the tequilas and knowing his thing on the flavor side of the house, they come together to do an awesome thing. So I would like to try some more of their spirits. This 110 at $56. When I do the rating score, it'll do extremely well in the value score out of 10. So I'll explain the value scores and all of my scoring for spirits when we get back around. I will shut up, as Alex the Beer Master once said, and I will let him go for round 3, which is the final thoughts, ratings, and grades. Now, however you conclude your own beer spirit reviews, do it in that fashion at this moment in time when you come back up again. So without further ado, it is time for that final rating for the Juice Collector from Alex the Beer Master.
Round 3.
Eric, I've never said to you to shut up. I said you're talking about me.
No, I'm saying, as you like to say, I gotta
exactly. I gotta make sure. Never shut up. Okay, yeah, that's good. You should do that. You should do that. Oh yeah, I gotta shut up. Like I said, yeah, exactly. To myself, but yeah, this is phenomenal. It is green. I get what you guys are spraying at. These are good stuff. This is good stuff. I'm really enjoying it. It is very grassy. But it's not as grassy as the money one. The money one I expect to be grassy because, hey, it's green. I mean, it has money on it. Other half. I mean, the other can. So, and that's stacked on stacks. So yeah, this is really good. It's all good. Other half is all good no matter what. So. True. That citrusy, that juiciness, that soft mouthfeel. Yes, I think it could stay another month and I just don't drink it, but you know what? I like the freshness too. Maybe one day I'll do that. Maybe but then again, sometimes I won't drink this for a couple of days and it changes, but it's still delicious. So this is phenomenal. Other half, keep it up with these India Pale Ales or New England IPAs, because sometimes I wonder if it's really India Pale Ale because it's juicy, creamy. It's delicious. So my final thoughts on it. I'm going to give this 100. I know. Hey. I haven't given you hundreds in a while. I gave some 90s. That's still delicious. Doesn't matter if I give it 100 or not. But I'm going to give it 100. I think this is heaven. Or I gave some beers to the 80s. Yes, I know. The Alex the Beer Master 100. That is very special because I don't do it as much like I used to. I've always been realistically what I say, but just sometimes, man, It's 90s or 100s. Yes, there's some 80s, they're still good. All right. I'm going on a tantrum now, but yes, if you can get this, please do. It is very delicious, and most people can get other half now. This is phenomenal, man. This is good. Please, if you like your milky, juicy, delicious beers, creamy, please grab this, including the stack on stacks. Check that out if you want more delicious, sweet, grassy kind of things. Delicious. Cheers. It has money on it. It has it's kind of like a St. Patty's Day thing, but it has like money on it. So yeah, you get them spraying. But yeah, that's it from me. So try to get it. And that's all I gotta say. Appreciate you. Cheers. Thanks, Mr.
I was gonna say something, but we'll keep the show going, and we can have.
No, Eric, what do you have to talk to me about? Go ahead. Eric,
we'll talk later.
What talk to me about, Eric?
Just about the reviews. We'll chat later.
Okay.
Just a little banter back and forth, but we'll do that after the show.
Okay.
Claude next?
Beer man, how you doing over there in 18% beer?
Yeah. Where's Claude next, man?
Claude. Is it Claude next, Eric, or is it
Claude?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Beer man trying to get his thoughts together there. He was rambling already.
I'm still coherent.
It doesn't matter.
The same thing as a clam neck.
Hey, Claude, I do the same thing when I'm in charge sometimes. I don't keep track of my break.
We're going to have a collab.
We're all friends here. It's all fun.
Exactly.
I'm having Corbell and Nancy Pelosi's favorite ice cream.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, I do like that ice
That's
cream.
good gelato. I love that gelato.
Gelato.
Oh, yeah.
That's so good.
This is
They make really good stuff. That caramel candy. Oh my god. Salted
Oh
caramel.
my gosh. You know, just on a side note, before I talk about my Corbell, the descriptions you guys use for some of your beers, it's a love fest here. It really is. It really is.
Oh, there's Mrs. Diamond. What's up, Mrs. Diamond?
Hi. How are you?
There you go.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Diamond.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Diamond. All of them. It was unanimous. It was unanimous.
I can't hear her. I think because you have things in your ears.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Mrs. Diamond, your trip. Good.
Do you guys give a lot of 100%ers out there very often, by the way?
Alex
Only
does.
if it
not really.
deserves it.
Most of the time.
Only if it deserves it.
You know, and just going back to Eric, if you love tequila but don't like mezcal, does that make you a bad person?
Maybe.
No.
Diamond.
Probably don't like scotch either.
Claude, your trip.
It has a different flavor profile.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah, mezcal is so smoky and overpowering.
I'd probably like the Alex smoky stuff.
With that rubber tire.
It can, yeah.
Rubber.
Tire.
I think I'm going to spread Claude.
Smoked rubber tire.
Diamond on Facebook so I can send him the link to come up here without. I think that would be fun.
It's like I love Famous Grouse, but I hate Johnny Walker Red. You know, it's so smoky and overpowering.
Okay.
You know, like smoky, that's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, Corbell brandy, I think it was $12, $13 a bottle for a little bottle here. They have a bigger bottle, I think a 1.75 liter, something like that. It's delicious. It's smooth. It's a pleasure. It's great for after dinner. The fruit flavor of it comes from wine, as you know. It's very smooth. There's no, that harsh burn. There's a good burn and a bad burn. Does that make any sense?
Putting down on that, Mr. Diamond.
Yeah.
There's a better terminology. You guys are experts, but that burn that hurts and the burn that you love.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make any sense?
It does make sense. There's a couple burns you don't like, and there's a couple burns you do love.
Oh yeah. Did you ever? I went a side story. I went Polish couple of friends of mine from Krakow, and they made pierogies one night, and then they got out the bottle of true Polish Slivovitz. Okay. That's a plum brandy. That's about it's higher octane than the gasoline in my car.
Holy crap!
Oh my word!
That's their moonshine.
Yeah, they don't serve shots like this. They share little shots like this, and oh my gosh, that was the bad burn. Okay,
Taste
but
of bananas.
this is just delicious. It's smooth. It's wonderful. It's flavorful. It just enhances any good dinner and company that you're with.
Oh yeah.
So, gentlemen, thank you for having me on here tonight. To your health.
And
cheers.
Claude Diamond, you're more than welcome to come have beer with Alex if you want.
Oh man, it's
Thank you. I'll give it a. Well, let's just to be difficult. I'll give it a 90. Hey, 98.6. Your
so
loving
good.
is the medicine.
Hey man, that's what you like. You know, that's all that matters. That's
Great.
for sure.
I'll give it a 98.6. It's that good. It's a good I love good values in liquor.
Oh yeah, me too.
What is it about when you get a good find and it's a reasonable price and you just enjoy it? Do you ever have something really expensive and you were totally looking forward to it and it disappointed the hell out of you?
I've had that problem. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
We've all had that experience. Oh yeah, even in beers.
Yes. Excellent.
Right.
You just love when you get a good find. You get a good find. I mean, it's just
you can just buy more.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, gentlemen. 98.6 Corbel Brandy, excellent.
Claude Diamond on 96.8 FM.
20
Cheers. Thank you, sir. Claude Diamond, everybody. Now we can go to Beer Man. Maybe he's got his thoughts collected now.
We got $20. We got $20 for that cap, by the way, Beer Man.
Yeah.
And it's got the Grateful Dead on the back, so that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Signed by Jerry Garcia.
Jerry Garcia, and inside, it's nice.
Yes.
So good $52 cap from Scully Caps. Thanks to Bumpy for telling me all about them. So they have the Baker Boy back. I want to get the Baker Boy hat. Oh, it's a nice fluffy.
Ooh, nice. Well, hope you get that in the next couple of weeks, Mr. Beerman, so I can see you wear it. Thank you.
I hope so. I want to get it. So this beer, I stopped drinking it just because I know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
So it's really strong. It's a very strong beer, but it's also very delicious. It's got a lot of complexities. I was getting that leather and a little bit of like slight kind of tobacco leaf thing in there. But it was really in the beginning in the aromas, given that banana pie, pudding pie kind of taste, very nice aroma and even flavor in the beginning. Pretty hot, but like Claude was saying, like there's a good burn. This was a good burn. This was a good feel. It went down and it was heaty, but it was like it was warming. It was like wow, wow, dude, that's good, dude. And I mean, not something you'd want to like take a bunch of, but I mean, it's it's pushing up in the realm of a spirit, when you're getting into the 18, 20, 25%.
It's almost brewery territory.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this should not be served in this glass. This should be served in like maybe.
Go ahead, Mr. Beerman. You know everything. You know that. Come on.
Maybe this or this glass.
Know it all, beer man. You got that right. You got that right.
All right. No, but very good. Complex is huge in this. Woody, vanilla, banana, raisin, you name it. Like fucking molasses, caramel.
I'm getting raisins in this red ale too.
So freaking good as far as flavors go. This would be even some. I wouldn't even mind like cooking with this, to be honest. Throwing it in.
We'll have to test that theory out, Mr. Beerman.
Steak or something. I don't know. Marinate.
Oh, that'd be good in a steak.
Yeah, nice steak. Or ribs or beef ribs, pork ribs, something like that. I don't know, but nice tomahawk. We were talking about tomahawks last night. But yeah, I give this for what it is. They put a lot of time into it too. I'll just say, excellent to very good. So up on the high range, I would imagine that's around 93-ish, 94. 93, maybe 92, 93, 93. I'll stick with 93 out of 100. It's still very good. It's it's not 100, but it's something to try. And I'll buy another single. If you guys want to panel up and we do a review, that would be.
I
See if
can
I
get
can find
that
one,
easily at my
Mr. Beerman, and I'll let you know. You can do that.
I'll find one too. I'll get one this week. So it's only,
I have to go next week.
time in my store, so that's easy.
oh yeah. Let me know and let's do it. Cheers. Thanks,
Yeah, I
Eric.
can't wait to do it too, Beerman. When I find it, if it's around me still.
Thank you, the Beer Man, everybody.
Welcome.
Let's go to Bumpyisms with that Modest Man. Final thoughts. And or grades.
Cheers. Here, man.
Cheers.
So I know the potential this beer has. It's not quite there with what I'm drinking, what's in the glass right now. So I would kind of score what I have now at like a top end, very good. I think it's still a delicious beer. It's just like it's way too young. It's just got too much greenness going, too much hop burn, too much grassiness.
There's no burniness.
But it's still a very fine double IPA. So top end, very good. Which is it's still a high score for me. I don't score a lot of beers top end very good or even into excellent range. This beer on my channel when I reviewed it definitely still in the excellent range. And so I know it definitely has the potential of getting there. I think it just needs, it's one of those beers that just needs that little bit of time. They put it out, with a lot of hops in it, probably a lot of dry hopping and all that. And it just needs a little time to settle or simmer down. Simmer down, son.
Simmer down, son.
Can I ask a silly question, Bumpy? What do you mean by beer needs more time?
Okay, go ahead, Vlad. I'm sorry.
A silly question. What do you mean by beer needs more time?
Mr. Bumpy, explain that.
Yeah, it's not THYME. It just needs a little bit of time to rest. So I think that this one, the hops, the hops that are still kind of young in the beer, because I'm pretty sure they dry hop this, probably dry hop the hell out of it. So you have, when they go and can it and everything, you still have that young hop flavor that just needs to kind of dwindle down. It needs to, you can call it aging, I guess. But I mean, it's not like really aging. It's just like give it another month or so.
Very good.
I need more time.
Thank you, Mr. Wizard.
You can't age these IPAs because that would be it would be Twisted Tea at this point. It would taste like
What?
No, not Twisted Tea, Lipton tea, not Twisted Tea.
Yeah, not all. I mean, some beers go foul real quick. Some seem to be able to have a good shelf life.
Right.
Depends on what you're using for malts and hops, and also how it was canned. I mean, I think some breweries that introduce too much oxygen to the beers when they're canning them and all that stuff, and I think those ones kind of have that limited shelf life.
Yeah, have that tea light. Yeah, I get your spread on that one, Bumpy.
Equilibrium.
Nice.
Yeah. Keep it up, Mr. Bumpy.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
All right, now let's go to keep it funky, beer and dank and everything else reviews.
Review. Oh yeah.
West Coast wins it.
All right. As far as red ale, let's see here. I've had better red ales than this. This is good, but a lot more bitter. A little bit more toffee. So we give it like a 85.
Nice. Still a good score. Yeah.
Cheers.
Looks good. Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it
It's
looks.
not- I've had way better ones in the past.
Yeah.
Good, not the best.
Cheers to Miguel.
Justin, okay, or Justin Jordan. Jesus Christ!
Justin Jordan. You do know a Justin.
Oh, dude, what did I call you, Justin?
I love it.
It's okay.
All right.
I've been called worse.
Oh my God!
Don't call him late to the brewery.
All right, Satan.
That's not, he's a saint. Satan.
I'm not a saint.
Smells really good. This
Yeah,
glass
no,
smells real nice, real grapefruity, real citrusy. There's that olive brine, kind of a salty, sweet complexion in there as well. It's good. That's pretty good tequila. I gotta say, for high proof blancos that are not super common for the most part, at $56 is a really good value. So I will explain just briefly. Courtesy of the man named Tanner from the East Coast Liquor Reviews channel of YouTube, when we've gotten together to do with panels on some whiskey reviews, we used the 100-point rating. We used the 6 points to round out to a 100-point rating scale. So up to 10 points goes to your looks and aesthetics, which I really didn't talk about during the review, so we'll just go over that real quickly. Up to another 10 points go to your value and your aroma, taste, mouthfeel, and finish. I'll get up to 20 points maximum to round out to your 100-point rating scale. So I'm going to give Santofino a looks and aesthetics rating of 7 out of 10. And I do think when you see this, if you're into tequilas or spirits just in general, but especially with tequilas, you'll know the shape of this bottle. You'll know the cross. You'll know the icon and the look of the bottle. Very iconic to this Santofino line. It says the distillery number on it. Not too much more than that. Kind of more plain Jane than that, but it definitely has their signature look to Santofino. So 7 out of 10. I'm going to give the aromas a 17 out of 10. I really like those peppery, grapefruit, citrusy, black peppery, lime, herbal, and slight olive brine notes. I like all those things for an 18 out of 20 for the taste. It does all those things with the roasty agave, and it's sweet and it's vegetal as well. 18 out of 20 for that mouthfeel. It's very viscous mouth coating, and it's got buttery essence to it. Nice weight, but it's not the most creamy, thick, high-proof Blanco that I've had, but this has got a very nice feeling mouthfeel. 18 also on the finish. It's peppery and grapefruit sweetness before it goes dry with that olive brine complexity to it. And I didn't really think about it, but it's medium. I would say medium plus in the finishing length. So it's got a good, flavorful finish. Not the most complex finish, but very nice flavors that don't fall off a cliff or die on you too quickly. So pretty round, in other words. And at $56 for 110 proof Blanco tequila, I don't think you can practically get a better deal in high proof Blancos than that. So 9 out of 10 on your value on that. I probably wouldn't buy this again initially. I would like to try some more of their line and see what I think overall. But if I wanted a high proof Blanco, and the only real knock on that, I guess, for me not giving it a 10 out of 10 is the only place I know I can get this 110 Blanco tequila is at Total Wine. And unless I'm near where the office that I work at is, it's not, I don't know, it really lives super close to a Total Wine. So if I did, 10 out of 10.
Close to any Total Wine.
Do you have a red stapler?
A red stapler? Where are we going, Bumpy, now?
You said, it was close to the office where you were. Yeah, the office.
Rating, score, final thoughts of the day are rounding out to a 87 out of 100. Go get you some high proof Blancos if you never had them. Much more flavorful spectrum of Blancos there. They don't have to add as much or hardly any water really to they don't have to add as much water to these. These pretty much come out of the still at their strength, thus still strength, as opposed to your 40% Blancos that need that watering added to it to get it down to that 40 proof. So you're getting more of the intended flavor of that spirit as when it came off of that still. So 87. I think this is a pretty good deal here. Claude had to leave us, so I guess go check out Claude Diamond on.
Claude.
Yeah, whatever. Go check out Claude Diamond on YouTube. You'll see him a lot on his own channel. I think he talks kind of about finance and how to be the perfect salesperson. And you can also go and see him on a lot of the Fandango Fridays and the Wednesday Jokers Wild on the Rontario Louisiana Beer Reviews program. Out that there. I will shout out Rontario and Louisiana Beer Reviews on behalf of Claude Diamond. So there you go. All right, now we're going to talk about. Now we're going to go for real this time. We're going to go into that fourth round, the YouTube round, to end out our program this evening. So if you would like to give everybody a subscribe here on the channel, Alex Beermaster, Beerman, Bumpyisms, Claude Diamond, and Keep It Funky Beer Reviews, and Thomas Mill 75, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you hit that notification bell as well, once you subscribe, you'll be notified of any changes to our channel, any updates, and if we do something like this, we go on a live stream.
I had someone unsubscribe me. I was at 69. Now I'm at 68.
We gotta keep him at 69. Somebody subscribe quick.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep it funky.
Way up.
Woo! Anyways, all right. So we're gonna start. Round 4 with Alex the Beermaster. Let us know what's going on your channel, what's coming up, or let us know about your channel, should I say, if you don't know what's coming up there, and who should we be paying attention to on the YouTube platform? Let us know.
Well, obviously Monday, I do my Alex Surprise if I do that around 8 o'clock. And then Tuesday, I do my beer reviews. Hoping maybe I'll do a beer review this coming up Tuesday. We'll see next week. Obviously Wednesday, that'll be the Eric say if doing things. Tell you if I'm hosting or he's hosting. So let him talk about that. And then Thursday is come have a beer. Thursday is Alex Surprise around 10 o'clock, 10:30 if I decide to do it. Unless I have work, because again, it could be Wednesday or Friday. I could be working, So either way, but everybody doesn't need to know that. But you get what I'm putting down now. But yeah, and then Fridays around, come have beer with Alex around 8 o'clock, and yeah, and obviously I do my walking streams or whatever I feel like doing on my channel, and then let's check out some other peeps like Mr. Eric. Well, I always say, let's see for other peeps on the channels here. Let's see here. What we got here is this one right here that I like, the exploring stuff. Have that one right there. Check that out. People have seen that, but I just want to show if there's any new people.
They would love you to pronounce their channel name so everybody knows.
It's the I don't know.
Everybody, nope, he cannot. Read it, everybody. Go to that channel.
Yeah. And I hate saying that, but it's terrible. But that's terrible. Then we got.
Wait a minute.
That's not terrible.
Yeah. We got Lamont at Large. Check that channel out too. I love exploring stuff. Yeah, because I want to do a band and stuff as well on my channel eventually. I've already done one.
Do anything illegal?
Well, you do things too. Right? You're not innocent either. You are.
Oh, I do illegal things. Wait a minute. What?
No, I'm talking about band and stuff. No, not things like this. Eric, come on now.
You do illegal things. No, you're not innocent.
Legendary Massive Beer Reviews.
Oh, I was watching a few videos a few days ago.
Check that channel out. I should have met Matt a couple months ago, but I will make sure I'm at the Beer Palooza this year unless it's too far away. Otherwise, I will give Tanner some money.
Albany, September. Come on down.
Well, yeah. Well, if he's coming down in September, I'm going to try. Again, I'm going to try. Then we have
take the train, not that far.
Exactly, you got that right. And then we have from Scott Reviews Things, but that's it for me. I can go on and on with these peeps because I love these channels. I mean, I have talked.
Well, they all appreciate you shooting that.
Exactly. I have talked to them, and they're cool ass YouTube channels. I cannot wait to meet them eventually. Check them out because I can go on with that because I have so many people. So yeah, and then check out Rick Joplis and all of our peeps that have YouTube channels.
Oh, it wasn't done yet. Whoa.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To review more beers that are not hazy.
Yeah.
I love my hazy beers.
Just saying. Spice
The
it
night
up.
doors are the breweries beer.
Spice it up.
I like West Coast too, but it's still like I'm bitter.
Spice it up. Bitter.
All right.
Bitter.
Yo.
Let's move on to Beer Man, shall we?
All right. So I'm gonna mention I'll mention a couple of people real quick. Cascades Homebrew, building great beer.
Okay.
He has 3,000 subscribers, 73 videos. So last thing he did was American Porter recipe. Medal winning, he says, American Porter. And then he did a decaf project taste test, so decaf coffee or something like that. But yeah, I am yet to seeing more of his stuff, so go check him out. Did a Kvike hazy IPA too.
Great. Okay.
Kvike. Treehouse hazy. What the fuck? And he did a Brett saison. Okay, so there you go.
Now
There's
you're
that guy.
talking.
Cascades Homebrew.
Okay, I'll check them out.
All right. And then we got Hopping, the backpacking beer adventure.
Wow.
This guy's awesome. He is like straight up the coolest guy. He goes everywhere. He's one of those adventurous kind of people. He does a lot of things, visits a lot of breweries, talks with the brewers, the owners, and just one of those shows that you look forward to seeing. It's kind of fun to watch.
Okay.
So I will here. Let me put that one. That one's a little harder to fucking figure out. So let me just throw that in here real quick. So as far as my show goes, I'm trying to. We're in 3 weeks. We're gonna not end, but stop Beer and Cheese. Because the listener, just the view and everything else, people on panel, nobody's coming to it. So we're gonna just kind of throw it down for a little bit, and so I have some new ideas to fill the slot.
Okay.
What a beer! Bring it. Let's do it. Or beer is the way, the light, the cure. Bring it. Cheers.
Oh yeah.
This is beer's country. Go get a beer.
Well, let me know when you start that show, and I will join.
Yeah, I'll hop on that.
Beer? What is it? Bring it.
Delicious.
Liquid bread, Nick.
Beer is a pursued interest from Bob Ross. He says talent is a beer.
True that.
So we'll figure something out. I want to bring it. I want to make it something that allows people to come up and not be so subjected to doing beer and all that. So hopefully we get more people in a few weeks.
Okay.
We're gonna let it go because I know Bumpy. He bought cheese for a few weeks out, so I want to make sure he's taken care of, and we get that going. And I will miss it, but I'm gonna come back to it. I promise. The Wednesday show is definitely gonna go on for a while. Bumpy was the winner for last month. Congratulations!
Oh yeah,
you a package. So
technically, it's for this month.
For this month, yeah, this month. Yeah. So you won, and hell yeah. So good to have that. Hell yeah. I like sending you stuff anyway. Now you can try my ordinary bitter.
Ooh, it's so bitter and ordinary.
It's ordinary. What else is there? Brewing. I got a couple. I got an AHA competition, the bitter, going into that one, and then. So I'm gonna hopefully get like an answer from Bumpy before I actually put it in. I'm putting it in anyway. I don't give a shit. But and then I've got the Kolsch right in here. We're almost there. That's gonna go into a homebrew happy hours Kolsch cup. They're a podcast that I listen to out of Texas. As far as brewing, I'm gonna be brewing. I'm trying to get my hops together right now for a Westie. I want to go old school, but I also want to bring in that modern. So I'm kind of trying to figure it out. I've got some nice hops that I'm working with at the moment and in my mind. So we'll see how that works. After that will be a Vienna lager and then a wheat wine, and then we'll spin that wheel again of styles.
Wheat wine.
And do something else. Yeah. So there you go. Cheers, and thank you, Eric. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Beer Man. What you say, bumpyisms? More cheese.
Well, I say that between Alex and Beer Man, everybody on YouTube's been shouted out. So you can look at find something that interests you in YouTube and watch it. I mean, most of the time, I mean, except for paying for internet and maybe having your information stolen.
This is getting morbid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Morbid.
It's like free watch. I mean, I know they have YouTube TV and all that shit, but I mean, you can find some interesting stuff to watch on YouTube. Whatever interests you, just find it, watch it. I like to watch a lot of like old car reviews and stuff. So like I'm watching the whole Motor Week, stuff like that.
Okay.
I mean, there's a guy that makes his own pizza and pizza doughs. I don't even know I think I subscribe to him. I don't know the name of his channel, but he's from he's I don't know, he makes Neapolitan style pizzas from scratch, and he'll show you how to make dough. I mean, there's everything. You can find anything you want to figure
Within
out.
reason.
So many barbecue.
I didn't know you watched Motor Week.
Review channels, car channels, history stuff as well. Somebody that Life is Brutal. Check his channel out if you like history of beers. He's big into that. He'll take you through a venture of different stuff. So there you go. There's somebody who hasn't been shouted out for a while. Life is Brutal. On my channel I got my beer reviews. I put three out a week: Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays. Frozen pizza reviews go on Tuesdays. Everything drops at 11 a.m. Eastern, and that's it. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Hey, thanks, Bumpy Isms. Bumpy Isms, name the channel. All right, keep it funky. Beer and dank reviews. What you got?
All right. Expect some more beer reviews, some more live streams. Probably go live on Friday, possibly Saturday, because I'm going to Treehouse Saratoga.
Hell yeah, Treehouse, baby.
My first time ever.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're going to the New York location, Mr.
It's Saratoga. Yeah.
Check
That's good
out.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna try their non-hazy, like their stouts and stuff.
I'll give you a spray. Go ahead.
Check out Dope as Yola. He's like he's got a podcast. And he just has fun with it. It's not cannabis based, but they do smoke on it, and they just talk about a bunch of different stuff. It's a good time. If you just want a good laugh, go watch that. Expect some more strain reviews. Gotta get some more flour and other stuff.
Binary sign language over here.
Morse
code. That's the word I'm looking for.
Expect some more live streams. We can try to go live more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
The only reason I haven't been because I don't know.
But up there, it's now, Gators. Things happen.
Cheers.
Dude.
Cheers. Cheers.
Busy
All right.
first.
So, thanks, Alex. Thanks, Beerman. Alex, Beermaster, Beerman, Bumpyisms. Keep it funky, beer and dank reviews. If I just read your name, I'll get your name right. I am a subscriber. And Thomas Metal 75. Great tequila. You can get in some danger. That doesn't taste like 110 proof. We're not going into that again. 87. Good review. I'll have to do a solo review on the channel. I don't do enough tequila reviews on my own channel. But on Thomas Metal 75's channel, you will find playlists and content of Massachusetts whiskey reviews, Massachusetts beer reviews, Massachusetts, like this, tequila, which could include agave spirit. And I did 2 reviews of Massachusetts rum reviews. If I do have any more of those to provide content, I will. And I got two things, I guess, here to say. The other thing is musically what I do. I'm in a band on the drum set called Oxblood Forge. If you like doomy stonery metal a la Black Sabbath kind of meets more melodicism of Iron Maiden from the 80s, go check out Oxblood Forge. I've also been filling in over the last month, getting ready for another gig that one of my buddies from the previous band, original material band I was in, that's in a cover band called Plug and Play, asked me if I could fill in for one of his gigs coming up this April on the 4th, which is a Friday night, 8 to 11 p.m. at Free Play Bar Arcade, beer bar arcade from the 80s and 90s. Pay 1 fee to get in. And, all the pinball and arcade machines are on free play. Any game you can practically think of is going to be there. We're doing a 3-song set. We're going to do, I think we have on the list, two sets of 12 songs, another set of maybe 10 or 11. So it'll be a fun time. I thank my buddy and the rest of the band for including me in on that gig. I don't know how many more gigs they may ask me to do in the future, but if they got gigs lined up and I'm the only one available, I might as well agree. It's a fun little opportunity. So there's what's going on with me on the musical front there. I would say for YouTubing purposes, she's in the chat. Let's shout her out anyways. Not only is her name Angie, but it's Art by Angie. Fellow artists that will people may ask her to do some artwork and she'll do it and she'll show it on the channel. She may do some live stuff while she's painting some stuff, whether somebody asked her commissioned or she just wants to plain do it. So go check them out. Go check those paintings out, should I say, with Art by Angie. And I would like to shout out, well, Tanner's not here, East Coast Liquor Reviews. We got to support that guy. I helped him with Beer Man's help on the chat on in the actual stream on Friday. That was an interesting couple of hours doing that with him. And I will say go and check out. Oh, let's go with oh my dear Lord. Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. He reviews all
Jerry Fort.
Coffees, microwavable meals during work, and when he's at home, it'll sometimes be all of that and some alcohol related reviews. Go check him out. He's in I believe he's in Tennessee. Sometimes you'll see his son Jeremy for it. So Jerry, the beer review guy. Go check him out.
When you're going to visit his son, what do you mean you're going to visit him, Eric? I'm confused.
I did not say. I said you all go visit. I said you all go check him out. Wait a minute, I'm disappointed. My brother's disappointed.
You make love to your beer.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, you mean this?
Bob Ross, man.
Okay. Okay.
Well, we're going to go have a rousing time off air with everybody else. Let's see. Who did we miss in the public chat? Claude Diamond was here, as we said. Got to go. Thank you. Thank you, Claude.
Eric, you're forgetting one thing in the co-host of this show, too, occasionally.
Who are you? What?
The co-host of Wildcard Wednesday.
Boo.
And we'll get rid of that mofo. No, I meant we're good. James C. McDonough was here. We got Burley Sullivan was in the chat. Tommy Carroll was here. That it was a product from Trader Joe's he was drinking. I've had that once, man.
But no, I'm just saying cool because you might need me during this band stuff because you've been up in your ass alligators. If you get on spraying, Eric. Here.
Thank you, sir. That he explains it all.
Yes, it is from Trader Joe's.
Just being Angela and my main girl over there in Fall River, New Bedford. Heidi, what's up? Cheers. All right. So now we've shouted everybody out from the chat. Now we will say on behalf of Alex Beermaster, the co-host of Wildcard Wednesday, Beer Man, Bumpyisms, and keep it dank and keep it funky beer and dank reviews. God damn it. I'm Thomas Metal 75, and that's the wrong button. And Alex is going to sign us off, isn't he?
Hell yeah, you got that right. I didn't do my aerobics this time. Sorry about that. You know, this sounds the beer master. And we will see you all next live stream and next video. This sucks beer master signing out. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Round 2. Fight.